Hello, hello, and welcome to Art Snack. Art Snack is that time of day when we take just a short break from our hectic schedule to talk about art. Oh my God, that is amazing. So it's actually moving. Remember to hit that subscribe button for daily and consistent content. Hello, hello, and welcome to Art Snack. Art Snack is that time of day when we take just a short break from our hectic schedule to talk about art. My name is Jennylynd James, and I'm an artist who enjoys painting musicians, dancers, and singers and making them come alive on the canvas. With me today, all the way from Paramaribo, Suriname, is Ruben Cabenda. How are you today, Ruben?
I'm fine, Jennylynd. How are you?
Fine, thank you. And thank you so much for joining me on Art Snack.
Yes.
You are the first artist I'm interviewing from Suriname, so I'm extremely excited to have you on the show today.
I'm excited as well, so thank you.
Okay, Ruben, so tell the viewers a little bit about how you got started as an artist. When did you realize that you like to paint, draw, do sculpture, all these great things?
It started from my childhood. As soon as I got to know how to hold a pencil.
Yes.
And that's where it started.
Okay.
Yes.
And did you study art in school, like drawing in primary school and high school?
Yeah, besides going to, let's say, the school, normal school, primary school. Yes. And then also I studied at the Nola Hatterman Art Academy. And where they teach you how to paint, how to draw.
Okay, and where is this?
That's also in Paramaribo.
In Paramaribo, okay.
Yes. And I started from my, let's say, 16 years old.
Yes.
I started to go to the that academy, and after that, there was a collaboration between Nola Hatterman and the Gerrit Rietveld Academy in Amsterdam.
Okay.
And I got that way I got a scholarship. I was selected.
Excellent, excellent.
Yes, I was selected. And in 2010, I started my study in Gerrit Rietveld Academy.
Okay.
In Amsterdam, yes.
Congratulations. That was exciting.
And I also have to say that in my last year, I also won the Gerrit Rietveld Academy Fine Art Prize.
Okay, congratulations.
Thank you.
Wonderful. And so you started with painting when in your studies, and did you learn more techniques while you studied in Amsterdam? What else did you really gravitate?
So in Suriname, when I studied at the Nola Hatterman Art Academy, yes, there I learned all the basics, how to draw, how to paint. So yes, when I went to the Gerrit Rietveld Academy, I thought, okay, because I know already how to draw and paint, yes, I will use that. I would make it much easier for me. But then when you go to, let's say, Europe, then you see that there are a lot of possibilities.
Okay.
Besides painting.
Painting. Okay.
Yeah. And there I started to make sculptures, installations, yes, and I saw that, hey, I was also good at that.
Yes.
And then let's say in my second year, I started to have more interest in, I started to like animation more.
Okay, animation.
Yes.
So using computer derived.
Yeah, it started first I started first with stop motion animation.
Okay.
Yeah.
So explain to the viewer what is stop motion animation, because I don't even know.
Let's say, to explain it in a simple way, let's say you have your camera,
Yeah.
and you have in front of you maybe an object, or it can be a bottle.
Yes.
And then let's say you want to move the bottle from left to right, and what you
Yes.
would do is make a photo moving the bottle from left to right. And if you play that, let's say in a software, then you would
Yes.
see that it will move.
It moves. Okay.
It will give the illusion of that it's
movement.
moving by itself. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Excellent. Yeah. So now I'm excited to see some samples of your work. So let's share the screen and see some of your creations.
Yes. Okay. So this is a sculpture of mine, one of my first sculptures.
Okay.
And it was inspired by my the love that my brother has for music and playing guitar.
Okay.
I always admire him how he is playing the guitar and how much passion he has for that.
Yes.
And I use waste material to create a sculpture.
Right, right. So
Yes.
recycled material, found object.
Yeah, recycled material.
Okay, excellent. Let's see another piece of sculpture.
Yes. Okay, so this, I made it in my second year of the Gerrit Rietveld Academy.
Okay.
And there I was making a lot of sculptures, but also a lot of installations.
Yeah.
But also I was really into an identity and religion.
Okay.
And you see that this figure, the white figure, is, let's say, is positioned in a way like the Jesus on the cross.
Okay, yes, yes.
So I was trying to
Imitate
replicate that.
Jesus, yes, Jesus
Yes.
on the cross. And then you have the
Yes.
black figure looking at him.
Yes, because the black figure is also has to do with, let's say, is connected with slavery.
Yeah.
And in the time of slavery, how they use Christianity to just to say it as it is, to brainwash.
Yes, and subdue the people.
Yeah, yeah.
So lots of excellent imagery in this piece.
Yes.
Oh, I love painting here.
Yeah, so this is a painting of my wife.
Oh.
And so, like I said, from the beginning, from my childhood on, I always wanted to paint really well when it comes to portrait and paintings. So what I did after the Gerrit Rietveld Academy, then there is this artist and Cliff Sanayong, and I will show pictures of him.
Yes.
And then I decided, hey, I want to be mentored. I want to be mentored by someone that is really specialized in doing portrait paintings.
Portrait here. Oh,
Yeah.
excellent.
So I did, I followed private lesson.
Yes.
And he learned me really the traditional way of how to, let's say, build up a portrait painting.
A portrait. Okay,
Yeah.
and what
So
material is this?
this is an acrylic on canvas.
Acrylic on canvas. Okay.
Yeah.
And how did you decide on the color scheme? Yeah, very.
So actually, the color you see
yes
is the color that they use to. So let me to explain it. This is not the final painting. So this is what I would call the underlayer. So that means that when you're done with this, with the underlayer, you're trying to get the tones right. The value, you're trying to get the value right. The value, everything right. And then if everything is right, the value is right, then you would go with an color on it.
On top of it.
Yeah, on top of it.
Oh, interesting. Interesting.
And this is acrylic on cardboard. It's also the same. It's also underpainting.
Yes.
Some would see it as a finished painting.
Yeah.
If you would look at the painting of the boy, but for me, it's not a finished painting. It's just a underlayer painting.
Okay.
Yes.
It's quite realistic.
Yeah, but I would like to paint even more realistic. So for me, yeah.
So that's for you, it's a work in process.
Yes, yes.
Beautifully done.
And this is also underpainting. So with an underpainting, you can work with gray.
Yes.
Black and white gray, or you can work with, let's say, this color, brown.
Like sienna.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
And just the same what I did with the other ones, trying to get the value right first, the expression, everything, and then when I'm happy with that, I would go on top with color on top of it. Okay.
Yes. Beautiful work. Oh, let's see your studio portrait since you've brought it
up. So this is not the studio of the artist that gave me private lesson, but this is at his house. He was also giving private lessons there. Okay. So as you can see here, I'm also making a underpainting. The same technique that I showed you in the the last. Yes.
So you get to know all the values, right? And then you will add color to it.
Yeah. So this is the studio of the teacher, Cliff Sanayong. And yes, and in the background you see one of his paintings.
Okay.
And it was really a pleasure to let's say to paint in one of his studios, because you also get it at the same time, you get inspired by his paintings.
Yes, yes.
And here he is.
Oh.
So, and he's really critical when it comes to, let's say, certain things. So in this image, he was really looking at, hey, did you did this right? Or what do you need to, let's say, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, good to see him, and it's great that you have the opportunity to work with him too.
Yes.
Protect your portrait technique. Thanks for sharing this.
Yes. So besides making sculptures and paintings, and like I said, I really started to get into animation. Yeah. Because I really saw how more you can tell with animation, let's say moving images.
Yes.
Let's say instead of one
still image,
a still image, they say an image can tell
1,000 words.
Yeah.
So with the animation, you could tell many
Many,
thousands
because
of
you have a lot of, let's say, a lot of images.
yes.
Yeah. So I really love that. And I started to do animations. And one of my really, not first animation, but the one that I was really proud of is this
Yes,
one.
this one.
And
Okay.
this was made also when I studied at the Gerrit Rietveld Academy. And this one has to do with identity,
Okay.
and let's say how the slavery, um, how would I say it, influence the identity of we as Afro people.
Yes.
Yeah.
We'll play the animation and let us see.
Okay.
So we have hands reaching for the godlike figure,
Yes.
all different color hands.
Yes. Because sometimes you would hear people would say, they would say that, let's say, they are trying to steal our culture. um,
Yeah, culture vulture.
and yeah, and make it maybe their own, or so.
So here you're using the image of the cross-Atlantic slave ship.
Yes. So if you look at, let's say, certain countries, then you could say, that, let's say, Europe, if you look at how it is now, then it is built on, let's say, the backs of our ancestors, if
Yeah.
I'm saying it right. Yes.
Yes, yes.
Yes. And so this is all connected. Let's say that the slave ship, the building is all connected. So everything is connected with each other. Let's say
Okay.
the past, and let's say now the present.
Okay. So we have a disconnected piece going away. What is that?
Yeah, because I think we also have to detach ourselves, uh, and not live under the image of how white people look at, let's say, black people. We need to detach ourselves from that.
Oh, so that's what it represents.
Yeah, and we need to see ourselves as, let's say, this this person.
Yes. So this is a very great conscious piece. Thank you for sharing
Yes.
it. Okay, I'd like to experience another animation.
Yes. And you asked for another animation.
Okay, so we have time for one more animation. Tell me what we will see in this one, just briefly, and then we'll watch the animation.
Yeah, so with the first animation, that was more about um, slavery, the identity, and this has to do more with religion
Okay.
and the Christianity, and also the Winti religion. The Winti religion is an Afro-Surinamese religion, and let's say where they worship
The
ancestors.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes. So in many Caribbean countries and in Brazil as well, we have similar type of religion.
Yeah. But let's say in our country, we call it the Winti religion. But it's all the same. It's all connected.
Yes.
Yes. So in this animation, I'm just combining elements of the Christianity and the Winti religion, because those are two things especially in Suriname, that don't go together, because people of Christianity are really against the beliefs of an Winti religion, and also the other way around.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so let's see. You said this is a skin of a boa constrictor.
Yes. So this is a skin of a snake.
Snake.
That we know as the dagwe snake, and it's not just a snake, but it has also certain meanings in the Winti religion. So it's not a snake that you will see and just kill.
So they believe he has supernatural powers or something.
Yeah, you can say that. Yes.
Oh, okay. Right. So you were telling me that this is a ritual bath that people would take at the end of the year.
Yes. Yes. So this is again a combination. In the background, you have, let's say, the image of the Last Supper.
Yeah.
And instead of using the table of the Last Supper, then I made a table out of two chairs. Two chairs, but also again, you can see here the skin of the snake.
The snake. Oh, okay.
Yes.
So here the same figure is, or he's pushing down the cross.
Yeah.
And he's raising his staff, so he's taking over the other religion symbolically.
Yeah, because it's always a discussion about which one is better, or
Okay.
And the title is Dagwesis.
What does this mean in English?
This, like the DAGY or
WA.
Yeah, sorry, W. That's, let's say, the name of the snake.
Oh, okay.
Yes. And so Dagwe,
yes, Dagwe,
from here on, is the name of the snake. And if you look at this from here on, if you would put a
G, so it's like Jesus.
Jesus, yes.
Oh, Dagwe, Jesus. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Interesting. Well,
so again, a combination of those two.
Yes.
Of those two religion, and in the title, I also combined those two.
Yes. Thank you so much for sharing your work with us. Quite thought-provoking and interesting, especially animations. With this type of depth. Thank you.
Thank you. So
tell the viewers what project you have been involved in this year.
So the latest exhibition was a group exhibition,
Yeah.
and there I showed the animation I just showed.
Okay.
And it was an exhibition that was curated by Miguel Edgar, and it had more to do with spirituality.
Okay. And
And
how did people react to your animation?
In Suriname, using animation as a form of art is quite new.
Yes.
And but also how I let's say animate certain subjects is also a bit, let's say, provoking.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when they see the animation, some would look at it like in a disgusting way.
Okay.
So what is he trying to say? Or maybe some would really be curious
Yes.
how I did it. And yeah, so you have more a provoking reaction.
Yeah, thought-provoking. And that's good because it's good to make people think and not be the
Yeah.
same like everybody else. So
Yeah.
congratulations.
Yes, thank you. Sometimes you have to step on a few toes.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
And how can viewers see more of your work? Let's say we wanted to find out more, see more animation, things like that. Where would we find you?
I'm more active on Instagram.
Yes.
And my Instagram name is Ruben Cabenda.
Mm-hmm.
And
How do you spell this?
I spell it RUBEN, so Ruben,
Mm-hmm.
and Cabenda, CABENDA.
Well, thank you so much, Ruben. I'm going to put that Instagram handle on the screen so viewers can get some more exposure to your work. Now, that's all we have time for today. Sincerely appreciate speaking with you all the way in Suriname.
Yeah. And thank you also. It was a pleasure to talk with you.
Thank you. You're most welcome.
Yeah.
And viewers can see more of my work at jennylyndjames.com/art and on Instagram and Facebook at Art by Jennylynd James. That's Art by Jennylynd James. I will also encourage viewers to sign up for my new workshop online, Artist DIY, helping the emerging artists to succeed. So check out the link in the description box. And remember to hit that subscribe button. Hit subscribe so you can get to see more interesting artists from around the globe, the Caribbean diaspora. So thanks again and goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye.